Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and welcome to another entry. Isn't that great? Isn't that fantastic? But God damn, my window is so dirty. Ew. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. I'm sorry y'all had to see that. Anyways, my topic that I have for today's car talk, or one of today's car talks, I don't know. I really have no organization of how I format these and how I know which car talks are gonna go in what video. I just kind of put them how I see fit, we ride. But main thing I wanted to get to is main point, people just need to learn how to have fun, man. People just gotta learn how to be happy, and it's easier said than done. Of course, there's gonna be circumstances that may be preventing somebody from experiencing happiness, and yes, there is gambling and alcohol out there, but that doesn't solve everything long term. It's gonna cause some more issues that won't make you happy. There are people who are younger than I am, people who are 18, 19, even 20, and they're they'll say some shit oh my gosh, I'm so cooked. Dude, I'm so cooked. Oh my God. Dog, you're not even mature yet. That fucking video. People, I feel like I be hearing people who are young as fuck, my age or younger, that are I'm so cooked. Oh my God, my life's over. I'm cooked. Dog, your life has barely even begun. You haven't even hit a quarter of your life. Having not even a quarter life crisis, an eighth life crisis right now. Man. And it's just kind of sad. I feel like growing up, a lot of people have this picture in their head painted of where they're gonna be at at a certain age, and if they're not there by that time, then their life is over. Dog. No. There are so many so many different factors that can play into everything, and nothing is going to be perfect, and it's that's okay. All that matters is that you are able to recover. That is all that matters, is that if something doesn't go your way or doesn't go how you planned it, as long as you can recover from it and always have a second plan, always have a plan B. Plan A doesn't work out, go straight to plan B, and you'll be less stressed, But yeah, I think today I was just thinking, because normally when I'm working, I'm pretty straight face. I would say I'm pretty nonverbal most of the time. But sometimes I'll be just thinking about shit in my head, and I just can't stop geeking out and just smiling and shit. And it's really, I feel really weird, because I don't want people to look at me and be like, why the fuck is he smiling? Is he crazy? Is he out of his mind? And it's because I saw this video of, It's probably because in my head, I'm like thinking to myself, it's time to play the game. I've been like just thinking about that. I've just been thinking, it's time to play the game. Time to play the game. I can't do it right, at least right now. But I think I was geeking out just because I was like listening to some good music. And sometimes when I be listening to music and it's just tickling the right spot, you know, I just can't help but like smile when I am listening to the music, just because of how much it gets me, how much it got me, you know. What was I listening to? I know That's What I Like by Bruno Mars. That song was on. What's Your Name by Tyler. Ugh. God, dude. Young Boy's part, that shit. What is your name? What do you bring? That shit, nice. But today, right now, currently, at this moment, in the present, we're doing this. I am on my way to a friend's house. We are going to go to the gym, and then after the gym, we are going to play volleyball. That's right, guys. Volleyball. I love volleyball. I love volleyball when I actually get to play. And what I mean by that is you could be on the court, but that doesn't always mean that you're playing. You know? Sometimes you'll have games, especially when it's like pickup volleyball. And if it's on like a sand court, you know, you can't really be too mad if there's people who aren't playing volleyball correctly. You know what I mean? I'm talking like people doing lifts and, you know, a lot of hitting, touching net, and nobody's calling it. You know, all types of stuff. You know, people. I'd say the biggest thing that I've noticed is when somebody is receiving, they just hit the ball straight back over the net and they don't even like pass it to anybody. They just back over, and that is what I'm talking about like playing volleyball and being on the court but not actually playing, because you'll just have shit like that happen. And for someone like me and other people I know, that way of playing volleyball is not really that fun, in my opinion. Because I like when it's fun. I like having fun, but also I do like a certain amount of competitiveness. Not so competitive that if you make a mistake, somebody's going to baby rage and then cry about it. You know, that will piss me off. But when it's like a friendly amount of competitiveness and everybody is like just getting hyped, you know, and there's like a minor amount of shit talking. Maybe, okay, not minor, but like moderate to high amount of playful shit talking and banter. It's a vibe. And that's what I fuck with. So that is hopefully the type of volleyball that we are going to get tonight. I'm going to smack some balls and play in the sand. I'm going to build a sandcastle. It will be the best sandcastle ever. Period. I don't know what that was, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm like stop and go traffic right now, so it's pretty chillin', pretty coolin'. And if you get this far in the video, leave a comment down below. and just say, respond with your favorite type of noodle. I'm talking cavatappi. That's my personal favorite. Egg noodle, you know, macaroni noodle, penne, rigatoni, tortellini, you know, all of them, any, and much, much more, you know. So leave it. And if you want to get crazy with it, even throw in like some of like the mac and cheese ones, you know, like the SpongeBob ones. The sponge, y'all remember do they still do SpongeBob mac and cheese? That's crazy if they do. That shit tasted different. That hit different. Something about eating a cheesy little carb-filled SpongeBob really got me going. Little cheese-filled, little cheesy carved up freak bob in my mouth all over. Something about it. Something about those noodles. Spongy. They were spongy. That's what they were. Yeah, honestly, I got nothing else. That's it. That's it for this one. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the traffic. Oh man, perfect. Somebody merged in front of me without a blinker. Ugh, gonna love it. Maybe I should keep the camera on. So if something happens, we'll see who's really liable. Oh, I didn't even say what I'm doing today. Well, I'm doing shoulders. I'm gonna do hamstrings. Probably some calf work. Maybe a little bit of calf work, but I will be playing volleyball immediately after, so maybe I won't go too crazy. Yeah, and then after hamstrings, a little bit of calf work, I'm going to be doing shoulders. Now, some of you, those of which who have actually paid attention to my videos, may be like, was it the last gym video? Shoulders? Or video where you went to the gym? Maybe, I don't know. I just record. You know, I don't have like a set plan. I don't have a set schedule of when I record videos. I just have a set schedule of when I upload. This stuff goes up every Friday. I'm running that, unless I say otherwise. So, but doing some shoulders, same old. You know, overhead. Actually, I think my last video I did when I was on my way to the gym was back. But anyways, yeah, same old. Overhead press. Probably gonna do either a Smith machine overhead press or a machine press or dumbbell press. I don't do a lot of dumbbell overhead press, and that's just because, all right guys, I'm gonna say it, I go to a Planet Fitness. There you go. Not today. I'm not going to a Planet Fitness today. But normally, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, I am in a Planet Fitness. And I'm sorry if that makes some of you want to report me to the police and shoot me with a gun and kill me dead. But that's just what's most convenient for me. My personal opinion, I don't think the gym is what matters. I think it's just the person using it. You know, honestly, the only thing I have to complain about Planet Fitness is one, I'm a little tired of seeing old man dicks, just naked old dudes just walking around with their dongs out. I'm kind of tired of that. And free bar bench, free barbell bench, free weight barbell bench, barbell free weight bench. I do miss that. I mean, unfortunately, I'm not doing chest today, but if I was, I'd be all over that baby. I'd be, you know. But nah, probably gonna do like machine overhead press, move into some dumbbell shrugs, and then probably some lateral cable raises and reverse pec deck. Remember, guys, focus your rear delts. Hit those rear delts or your shoulders are gonna look weird, all right? And you don't want your shoulders looking weird, you know? I would say my 2 weak points, if I were to name my weak points on my body, like physically, or not physically, but like, well, I mean, yeah, physically, like image-wise, like somebody looking at me, definitely, I want to say my forearms and my, I lost my train of, my forearms and my lats. I wish my lats, I need to be wider. I'm not as wide as I would like to. My back has a lot of depth, but not a lot of width. And that's just because for like 2 years, I was doing lat pull downs wrong. You know, I was bending backwards too much, and then it just kind of turned into like a high row. You know, it was not ideal. But I'm at a gas station. What's up, my little chung guy, my little chunguses, my chungles. Today is a little bit of a weird day. Well, night. I'm going to the gym a lot later than I would have liked to today. I was supposed to wake up. Well, I wanted to wake up around, I want to say, like 10 a.m., honestly. Wanted to wake up at 10 a.m., go to the gym right off the bat, get that out of the way, and then I was going to record some stuff for a video. I was going to probably record some vocals for songs, or write, or do something music related, because I have been really, I guess unmotivated is the word to do things musically related. So I really wanted to use the time today. But I woke up at like 5 p.m. today. I went to bed at 1 a.m. And normally when I go to bed at 1 a.m., like I'll probably wake up at like noon, right? I woke up at 5. And I was like, man, maybe I should have set an alarm, because I didn't think I would need to set an alarm, because I didn't think I would wake up at 5. So my day, instead of doing what I said I was going to do, my day today has consisted of waking up, immediately going and consuming as much water and liquid IV as I possibly could, because I was very dehydrated. And then excuse me. Then I ate a bunch of food, because I was like, fuck, my macros, my calories, no. I ate a bunch of food, Not like too much though. Like I didn't like really like pig out because I'm still on the cut. All right, the bulk has not began yet. And then I kind of sat at my computer, you know, talked to some friends. And then I was like, fuck, I need to go to the gym because, you know, I had to wake up at like 5:30 a.m. tomorrow, and it is currently 9 p.m. So, and I have been trying to get to bed around 11 something lately, but looks like I will not be so fortunate tonight because I got a bunch of sleep. And I'm very rested, feeling pretty fed, I would say. And now it's time to kill my sleep schedule a little bit that I've been trying to get back. Because normally, having to wake up early in the morning, like anywhere, normally I have to wake up between like 5:30 and 6:30, depending on what I'm doing. But I would go to bed at like anywhere between like midnight and like 2 a.m. So I'm trying to fix that and go to bed at 11 a.m. or better, like 10:30 a.m. or 11 p.m., 10:30 p.m. But that's not going to happen tonight. I will try my best to get to bed at a decent time. You know, but what can you do? You know, I mean, like I could have gone to the gym earlier. That's what I could have done, but I don't think I could have. Excuse me, man, I keep fucking yawning. I don't think I could have gone to the gym on wake up. Like I just don't think I could have done that today. Like I woke up and I was so utterly like just dehydrated and just like I felt like ass, dude. Shit sucked. But the plan for the gym is we're gonna do starting off my workout with some RDLs. And then after that, gonna segue into a full back day. That's right, everybody. Full back day. We're going crazy with it. Starting off with, I like to do a little bit of like a lat extension pullover thing, you know, as like a warm up. Nothing too crazy. And then after that, I'm gonna segue into some lat pull downs, of course, the bread and butter of any back workout. Some lat pull downs, and then I'm focused right now because I'm driving through a spot right now where a lot of deer like to jump out, and I already hit a deer on this road. So I'm not trying to hit another one. But back to what I was saying. Oh my God, I keep yawning. Wow. I feel like I need to make like a or like or groan compilation. That's probably gonna happen. An conversation or compilation is going to happen. What is that? That scared me. There's just a person riding on their bike in the middle of the road with no lights on their bike. That's terrifying. Guys, that could have been a cryptid, like a skinwalker of sorts. That was very scary. I did not like that. I'm getting really sidetracked, guys. Everything's going crazy right now. This is a spooky entry right here. Okay, after lat pull downs, probably going to move into some diagonal pulls, some diagonal pull downs. After those diagonal pull downs, probably going to switch into a low row, a rowing movement of some kind. And then probably going to end it all off with some reverse pec deck. So some pretty standard stuff for me. As more of these videos come out, you guys will, and depending on when I decide to record these videos on my whatever gym days I am on when I record them, you guys will learn that my workouts change every now and then, but mostly they're pretty much the same. As of right now, I'm pretty stuck in my movements that I like to do, not to say I don't switch things out every now and then, but pretty groovy. I'm grooving a lot to the workouts that I'm doing currently. So, but that is the workout to where I'm being headed. Hopefully, I think the smart decision would to not be taking my pre-workout this late, but I feel like I gotta. I feel like I gotta get through this workout. Power through this shit. Not to say like I need to power through it to get it all done and over with or whatever, which I don't think should ever be the, like, I don't know. I think going into working out or like a gym session being like, oh, I just got to get this over with is like a terrible mindset, because you're not going to want to put in as much effort as you should be doing if you actually want to get any results out of it. So just like, if I were to go in there, if I were to go in there and just like no pre-workout or nothing, and just go in there and be like, I'm just gonna do a couple of things, or I'm not really gonna go that crazy, I'm really tired, I gotta go to bed, like like making up a bunch of excuses on to not go monkey mode, it's just your workout's not gonna sit right. Or if you go in there and you're like, okay, let me address all of these things that would keep me from going crazy monkey mode right now. For me, for instance, I'm pretty tired despite sleeping for 14 hours. I'm pretty sleepy, and I'm definitely not as hydrated as I could be. There is no caffeine or nothing, no kind of stimulants in my body right now. I have a little bit of food in me. I would say like a decent amount, I guess. I'm kind of it's just like I'm going in understanding I'm not gonna have like the best workout of my life, but at least I can go in there with like a positive attitude and be like, okay, yeah, I know that, like, would I rather be in bed right now? Probably. But I'm not. And that's all that matters, All that matters is that you show up. That's really, especially with the gym, like, it's a start. I'm not saying like, oh, if you go into the gym and like walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes, or not even that, you like go in the gym and you spend like an hour talking and you maybe do like 2 sets of curls. That's not ideal, like that's like, sure, yeah, you showed up to the gym, but like, did you really work out though? Did you really make an effort? I would say as long as you show up and make an effort, as long as you show up and put in an effort, that's what matters, I'm gonna do a little story real quick before I decide to go into the gym. But little story for y'all. So, I remember when I was in school, I was going to the gym, and there was this kid who was going with me and like one of my friends or whatever, or he said that he wanted to go to the gym, and we were like, okay. So we go to the gym with this guy. Honestly, I think we were there for like an hour and a half, you know, and I think according to like my friend, this guy literally went into the gym, maybe did like 1 or 2 sets of curls, and then spent like the rest of the time just like taking pictures in the mirror or something like that. And I don't think we ever saw him in the gym like after that point ever, you know. And I think it's a little silly. I'm just saying it's a little silly. You know, I think if you're going to go to the gym, at least put in a little bit more effort than that, you know. I feel like that is very little, minimal to no effort. Like, you could at least, like, put in a little bit more, you know. Like, going in there, doing, like, 2 sets of curls and then just posing in the mirror for the right guy. Like, come on, dude. Come on. But yeah, I'm here. I'm at the gym. And I'm gonna go in, you know, fucking do this shit. Go and get my back fucking crazy pumped. There's people looking at me because I'm talking in my car. I'm crazy. I want to kill people. I don't actually want to kill people. All right, in game, of course, guys. In game. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave.
Get over here! This is that whole scaring wave. Mama, this isn't no phase. Taking me back to those days. Learn my lesson by fucking with some big flirts. Knew she capping when she hit me with the waterworks. I was done being silent like some damn clerks. No, I was to give a heart, so I done learned. Dreaming about living in the hills with the sunshine. Just wanna live free in the summertime. Thank them, they for giving me divine light. Sleeping good while my shit blowing up in the nighttime. I'ma be bowling with a couple mil. I'm so real, holding my skills, and we gonna feel so good afterwards. Never understood what I would do. Already I told you I'm being so true.